Hello, it's Dawn from Create28 and Create with Confidence. And I just wanted to drop in and show you this new page, digital page that I've created. I'm working on a junk journal set that's going to be Whispers from the Deep, and it's based on time from North Carolina Outer Banks. So it's kind of reminiscent of Victorian age in the Outer Banks, and I'm thinking about messages in the bottle and women waiting for their loved ones to come back. But I don't know if you've ever heard about the Outer Banks. There are a lot of shipwrecks and stuff, but that's what I'm working on right now, along with my Create28 curiosities, and those are going to be packages which contain ephemera that I've created personally by hand, and maybe some curated ephemera also. So I'll be able to show you some more of that later on. But this page is a sampler from Whispers from the Deep, and I will have that listed, a link listed below, and I'll also have that available on my website. So anybody that wants to download that and use it, they can. And I figured I'd just show you how to use it briefly. You can use it for a card or like a mini junk journal for Happy Mail. So let's say, I didn't think you'd want me to cut this out and ink it in front of you. So I just took some cardstock, cut it to card size, and we got another color, coordinating color, and I had everything together, and now I've put it aside. So cut some papers, that might go into it. Here's a brad that I've made with the cluster on it. That's in one of my ephemera packs. So here's the main journaling card, or it can be the front of a card. So I'll put that there. And I've got, let's say, if you wanted to do something like with the seahorse, I've got this Where Waves Whisper, the Seahorse Listens. You could put that on there. And I've got some really cute stamps here. You could add that if you wanted to. Could even put 2 seahorses. Okay. And some things up here. So you can just lay that out, and that could be one layout you could use if you wanted to. Or let me take those off and leave that on there. I have a message in the bottle, which I don't see right now. I see one of my empty bottles. Oh, here it is. So here's the message in a bottle. And I have this saying, the sea delivers what the soul cannot. So if you wanted something simpler, you could just use that, maybe. Still maybe want to include a seahorse or so, just because they're cute. Okay, so something like that would be really cute. It just depends on what kind of message you wanted. Here's something: she listened to the language of the waves and answered in whispers. or this saying, like the waves we rise, fall, and begin again. So you could do different cards, or different themes here with this one little ephemera pack, sampler pack. So you could do that, and then if you wanted to do the happy mail, you would just, of course, put the paper in to make it a little booklet. So I will do this real quickly. And I was looking for my tape because that's the fastest thing I've got here. And I'm doing this quickly because my husband is waiting for me to give him a call and let him know when I can come get him when he's ready for his truck to be picked up. Okay. So before I put that on there, let's just go ahead and put that on there. Like that. I really like that. So I'm going to put that in the corner there. Then I could even hang something down from it because I love dangles. Not open this one since I've done it. Okay, there we go. So put that in there. Slide it all the way down. Put that down there. Add these little stamps here. Just thinking where I want to put things here. Throw that there. This guy's little tail is kind of a difficult thing. Let's put him up. And I might throw him right there. Throw her on down here. I have these hanging off just a little bit, like so. And just to give it a little pizzazz, I love these. This is a Spectrum Noir Sparkle. And they just add a little bit of sparkle to anything that you put them on, so I'm going to put a little bit of sparkle onto my seahorses. That'll make them prettier. Okay. Get those little sparkle and maybe just a couple of these shells here. Like so. Want to hide that a little bit, so I'm just gonna stick a little something there and get my papers, and these are just dyed with food coloring. Put those in here. Get my awl or something to punch a hole in there. So I've got a bead reamer, and that'll work. I'm just going to come in the center here. Punch a hole there. Come down at an inch. Punch a hole there, so I'm about an inch from the bottom. I'll come out about an inch from the top. Punch a hole there. Okay. Got some string here, and I want it to dangle outside when I get through. So I'll start from the outside, come in, do a 3-hole stitch, and through here. Through there, bring it down, come in through there, come into there, stick myself, and come back out through here. And I'm on both sides here, and I'm just going to tighten this up. Make sure these are tight in here. Yep, a big bleed. Those, and then I've got some little charms that I've made. Trying to decide if I want to just add those on, or what I want to do there. Decisions. I've also got wasn't that one. Trying to find it. I had another seahorse like that. And I could dangle that from one of those. Or I can just dangle some beads from those. And dangle these from here. Along with that. That'd be cute. So let me just punch a hole in this one. Make sure I'm on the smallest one. Don't want to get his head, so I'll kind of punch that there. And find some ball pins. Just like that. Still have to decide what I want to do with this. Maybe I'll redo it and put it in the center. But anyway, here's a cute little journal using that. You can still put a couple more things around here. Put that right there. Maybe add the blank one in here someplace. I think I've got, there's that torn page. I knew I had a torn page in there someplace. So I'll just add some washi tape to that page. Put that there. And throw this in someplace. Maybe right there. So that's it. I hope you like that little journal. And go ahead and download your piece of paper, your sampler, and go ahead and play with that. See what you want to do with it and let me know. Love to see what you guys come up with. Thanks, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.